All right, what's going on, everybody? GB Card Stacks here. I've been trying to sell a lot. I've been doing some soul searching for 2025, trying to decide how I want to approach the new year. Got a lot of sales. Let's talk about it. All right, so I had about $600-ish of sales over the last 3 or 4 days. It's been a very good stretch of sales. Let's talk about it, why I'm starting to accept more offers, my thoughts going into the new year with all my inventory, sorting everything out, and trying to figure out what the next move is. All right, so first one up, Francisco Maui Noah Blue. Sold this for $4. Someone got an offer. I always flip the card backwards because I want to see the numbering. I need to get used to the front here. But $4. I've pulled several parallels of this guy. He just follows me. Not a bad player, but just not who you want. So that was $4. Again, taking offers. That's about where color is going to settle for a lot of guys. The Bowman prices, once auctions will start to complete after the first cycle, the second run of 7-day cycles, the third cycle, all these prices are going to start to drop. So I will certainly take advantage of that in the time being. And I think color ultimately is going to land. Maybe it's a little bit higher than 2023. I do think that the product is growing. There's increased value, but the checklist not as strong. So that's what's so hard to evaluate for me personally. But we'll see what happens. But I'll take that. This one, little bummed, maybe not. I don't know. This is the only refractor on the internet, it appears. So I probably would have listed it for $29.99. It sold for $19.99, but I think I paid under $10 for this, and I'll flip it for the 2x there. Great image. That's what I love about Topps Chrome, is buying the images. I don't necessarily care if it's a rookie card or anything. The images really sell well and hold value. So I like that. I think I have a copper to $6.49. I'm not sure. Page continues to sell. Someone sent an offer on all my Page base cards, like $17 a piece. That's, more than fair, I guess, but I do think that long-term these are probably hitting closer to 25 to 30 a piece. I upped all my prices, except I guess I had one listing left over, and this one was at 20. I've been buying them at about 10 pretty regularly. If you go filter, buy it now, lowest to highest, you could probably snag it for 15 to 16, but I don't know. This one, I just bought during the World Cup hype. My wife loves women's soccer and the national team, and will watch every single cup tournament, all of that. So typically around there, I just always ask her, who are the hot players from a card perspective. I like Rose. I used to be a huge part of my take guy. I really just listen for interviews now, and she, was a good interview. I think she's a recurring guest, but yeah, I think I got this. I'm probably breaking even. I probably got this for like $30 and I'd sold for 35. So it was cool. Not something I would hold long term, but I feel like I buy this card every 4 years and hold it, and then I'm like, yeah, it's cool. But otherwise, not something that I would ever really hold long term. Right, Leonard, this is my favorite night. I'm not a huge 1955 guy. Just the different colors and mismatch of a lot of players really bothers me. But with the blue and this image, they did a great job. I think these regularly sell for like $3 to $4 for me. I actually pulled quite a few of those, so I was happy about that. Carter Knox, auto, OTE, 5-star kid, signed, or I don't know if he ever signed officially with Kentucky, and then he got the release and then went to Arkansas. I don't know what that timeline was like with Calipari, but now at Arkansas, I checked his stats because I was like, he had late first-round mocks. He put up 21 points against like some junior college team and has not done much since. So I don't know. We'll see. It's just a long-term hold. The Arkansas fans really go crazy for him. Just anybody with Coach Cal, I guess. Drew Allar, Mega Box, green, teal, lava, exclusive. I think this sold for $3. I'm curious to see where these teal lavas fall in the marketplace. Mega Boxes, I don't know. I'm not a huge Mega Box guy. I don't think that they're going to be as low valued as the pinks, because you get 4 pinks per blaster, and you could find a ton of pinks from most guys, under $1 from previous sets. There's some that hold a little bit of value, but the teal, I do think you don't see, if you filter buy it now, lowest to highest, you don't see a whole lot listed. So maybe that's a play. I don't know. I don't know how desirable that is. I think I like the teal a little bit better than pink. I don't know. DJ Lagway. Red, black, gold, green, shimmer, Panini National exclusive, number to 44. I bought a ton of this stuff. I was buying DJ Lagway all summer. I was like, hey, Graham Mertz, just stay healthy. He did not stay healthy, but stay healthy, play all 12 games, let this mystique of DJ Lagway and he was number one quarterback over Dylan Raiola. Just Nebraska fans are crazy, drive up that price. But I was like, he's going to have all this hype in the world. You saw the Jackson Arnold hype for never playing a down. Like, that's backup quarterbacks in the NFL and rookies. Like, they hold their value up until, they play and they don't play so well. Now, Lagway got thrown into the fire, and he actually performed pretty well. So, seems like this is going to pay off in a different way. I wasn't expecting him to just kind of ball out as a true freshman, but I think there's a lot of promise for Florida, definitely a resurgence there. So this was weird. I have 3 of these. I think I only have 2 listed. One I had listed at 80. This one I had listed at 100 and it sold. There's nothing crazy about the serial number, 30 out of 44. Maybe it looks better centered than the other copy. I don't know, but $100, and I probably bought these under $50. I'm sure I probably got one for like 25 to 30. So that's nice. And then especially with him being in Bowman, I mean, his Bowman autos are going to be so expensive. I don't know if I'd really buy more Lagway. I think I'm just going to chill with what I have. His autos are going to be stupid, and I don't really mess with high-end autos like that. That's just, I like the value. I'd rather just scoop that up and maybe go a X-Fractor route or a Lava. I don't know. Still plenty of time to figure it out. Release has been out for a week as of this recording. CJ Baxter, black gold. He got this in my Breakers Delight box. Again, flipping it over. 4 of 24. I don't know what his jersey number is. CJ, I like CJ. I like CJ Baxter, but it wasn't going to be a hold, and I feel like the offer that I got, I think it was $65, was more than fair. Again, just gold autos above $50 for a lot of players. It's a tough sell. Like, there's a floor. There's a ceiling and a floor to a lot of these cards. I just don't think it's super liquid, past $40. I don't know. That's just my opinion, though. But that's just what I've kind of learned in the market. And that's what it's all about, evaluating, going into, the new year and learning, taking what we learned previously and applying it now. So that's why, as I alluded to in the beginning, I'm trying to figure out what my approach is. Right now, I want to trim down a ton of stuff. I'm trying to sell as much as possible. I'm going to be taking losses on some stuff. I want to see where my cash balance is. I feel like I typically do this at the end of the year. You should be getting your tax stuff kind of prepared just to make sure you know where you are in your tax position. But I want to sell out of a lot of stuff, see where I'm at, and then we start buying for the 2025 season on this new Bowman product. Prices will have settled by then, so we'll definitely know where we are. The transfer portal as well, very, very difficult to navigate, and you're just buying on, rumors and potential there. I like to evaluate the situation once we know everything in hand. So I'm trying to cash out, trying to slim down on everything that I have, and then I kind of want to reset. I want to reset and go into 2025 almost fresh. I want to sell out of a ton of stuff, so we'll see. All right, Ruben Owens again. So this, normally I probably wouldn't have taken the offer, but again, I'm trying to cash out. So number to 150, I think I got an offer for 9. It's a cool kind of colorish match for A&M. I do like it. Ruben Owens back. He had a lower body injury. They basically ruled him out all year, and then he was back for this last game versus Texas. I think he got a couple touches, so good for him. I like him. I'm just not going to hold him coming off a lower body injury that held him all year. Transfer portal, recruits. They've got, who's that 5-star kid? He's more of a receiver, and they really like him. Bussy. I think it's Bussy. Terrion Bussy? I don't know. Mark Fletcher, beautiful color match there for Miami. I think that was $4 or $5. Barrett Carter, I've pulled 2 of his autos, sold one for $20. There was one offer that I got at $8. I was going to take it. I forgot about it, and then someone sent us an offer for $13.50. So Barrett Carter on the base auto. I feel like this is a $7 auto come February. So is what it is. Bishal Tutton, running back. I'm not a huge fan. Like, he's there. I'm not going to maximize. I listed this at $40. Someone sent an offer for $20, and I was like, I just don't like the shipping. $20 to $25. I'll just ship it ESE. So I dropped the price. Someone bought it immediately, so I will take that. Don't need to maximize my value on him. Black gold, true color. Like, a gold should probably not be over $20, so I'll take my $20 now. That, again, my thought process. Will Johnson, picked this one up in one of my 4 hobby boxes, and this is probably my best hit, I would say. Gold, I had it listed for $100. Got an offer for $60 or $70 at one point. Someone sent an offer for 85 and decided to take that. Just, again, I think there's kind of a ceiling to his second year gold. Rather have the first if I'm going to be buying Will Johnson. I'm not a Will Johnson collector, so I'm going to sell it. Tyler Van Dyke, I got this from a blaster. I think this ended up selling for $4 or $5. Nothing crazy. I went not heavy on Tyler Van Dyke, but I bought into him at the beginning of the season thinking, hey, this could be a play for the draft. I mean, he's where's his height? 6'4", 230. They're going to say, like, he reminds me of like a Will Levis type guy. So unfortunately, injury, that'll hold him back. We'll see if he comes back. I don't know. He could redshirt, but that was kind of my angle. Whatever. $30 on the GNT. I pulled I pulled two of these. I pulled one in a Delight box and one in a regular hobby box, all in the same video. $30, which is crazy because I did 30 because I wanted to promote my listing at 2%, and then from there I figured the promoted listing would help at some point. Instead of listing at $19.99, get a quick sale. I'm like, I'm fine holding GNT just because I know everyone's going to be obsessed with him through the draft process, and people are obsessed with him now, even though he's not even close to winning the Heisman compared to the odds, they say. So that's my thought there. Dylan Gabriel, going to be selling these at $10. I think this one sold at 10. That's where I'm at. I have so many of these left over. I need to do the math and figure out where I'm at so that I can sell my paper, National Trading Card Day to 25 auto. Hopefully Oregon makes a good run in the playoffs. Will Johnson purple, this was a couple bucks. Again, there's a ceiling on purple in Bowman University. You're not going to get much higher than that. Jalen Walker, I think this sold for 20. Maybe 30. I think I sold it for 20. I was the cheapest for a couple days at 30. I had like 15 watchers, and I was like, you know what? I'm it's a base auto. Like, this is going to likely go down. I'll take my 20 now. Francisco Maui, no, I think this was 5 or 6. Nothing crazy. I don't need to hold that and maximize. And then Jordan James, I think I fumbled this for, a little bit. Yeah, I think I fumbled like $1.50 here. I got an offer like immediately as soon as I posted it at 25. There was an auction that it ended at 30. I think I was the cheapest by like $10. I was like, yeah, I'm going to let it pass. And then someone sent an offer for $23.50. And I was like, yep, I'll just take it now. So again, over $600. I'm trying to clear out as much stuff. A lot of stale, like this is all very fresh inventory. Like obviously this just all came out in the last week. These I'm trying to piece out. Let's see, that's pretty old. I've been sitting on that. That's since the summer. That's relatively new. That's when was the World Cup? Whenever, or some soccer term. I don't know. That one's probably relatively new. But all this stuff, like I filtered my eBay from like my oldest listing. All my stuff that I have from like November of last year, like stuff that's a year old, I'm like, all right, I'd rather sell it at a loss, get my money back, and let's reinvest. So that's everything. If you enjoyed, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe. If you learned something new, let me know. Peace. Love you. Bye.